Get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you I don't think they want you to know. But I'm going to tell you anyway. It's your boy, best-selling author Mickey Dee with the scoop. Tell you what's going on here. It's been tumultuous. It's been a rough and tumble here last week or so, this past week, including yesterday, today. You should be seeing this video Friday, today, maybe this weekend, maybe next week. It's been a little rough. Let me get the preliminaries out of the way. As you know, I write books. My #1 best-selling book, Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks. I have a little strategy inside there that you can learn, and you can build wealth for you and your family for a very, very long time. You can pick this book up on Amazon.com. You can get the audio book. You can get the paperback book. You can get the ebook. Another book I've penned is Promising Medical Marijuana and CBD Treatments. As you know, the first drug, cannabinoid drug, was approved by the FDA. Now, there are other drugs in the pipeline that help children, help adults. As you know, we're trying to fight these opioids, not only in America, but all around the world. And some of those promising companies and their drugs are inside that. That gives you get the inside edge there on some of that stuff. The largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world is another one of my books you can pick up on Amazon.com. This book goes over those areas. A lot of people, you work on your education because you can't be snowed, and you can't, the stuff that Aphria, we'll talk about that in a minute, but some of this stuff, if they say, in Afghanistan it's snowing and the soil is so rich that we can grow big marijuana farms. Well, that's not true. The soil over there is not like it is in Africa and Mexico and some other parts of the world. You can't grow, so you got to have greenhouses in certain areas. In certain areas you can have outdoor grows. And this book will get you on the right track when it comes to that. Investing in medical and marijuana, medical and recreational cannabis buy-in during, before, and after legalization. This book can also be found on Amazon.com. It has a lot of the companies in it, what they're working on. The Global Hemp Group weighs in. You just have all types of valuable information for you and your library. Once again, that's investing in medical recreational cannabis. Also, the African Marijuana Gold Mine is out there. This book is, Africa is known for its rich mineral soil. Its subtitles, Rich Mineral Soil Meets Wall Street. Well, Wall Street has been involved with mining in Africa, whether it's diamonds, oil, gold, silver. They've been in Africa for years. And now Africa is one of the largest hemp producers in the world. Now, America's getting ready to legalize CBDs. We'll talk about that. And hemp farms, put it together now. Africa, CBD. You'll see why Supreme Cannabis just invested over $10 million. You'll see why Canopy has actually gone over and bought a company outright. So all that information is there in the books, which you can get on Amazon.com. You can get the audio books, you can get the ebooks, you can get the paperback books. I want to talk to you a little bit about what's going on right now. And I know I did a video a couple weeks ago, and I was talking about some companies that can actually go to zero. Now, Aphria, do I think Aphria is going to go to zero? No, I don't think it's going to go to zero. In fact, when I bought Aphria 2.5 years ago, I bought this company for under $1 because I believed in this company. And I held it until this week. And I'm sorry to say that I was shaken out of my last 800 shares of the company. Now you say, Mickey, oh, we can't. No, no, no. I was way ahead. I was hundreds of percent up. So why would I, go ahead and not, you know, there's an old saying that if it looks like a skunk and it smells like a skunk, uh, well, I'm just not going to wait till Monday to find out if it's a skunk. Okay. Will the company bounce back? I believe it will. But am I going to wait around to see if it does while the whole market really is we're at the mercy of the Fed. You know that, right? Dallas Fed president says this. Atlanta Fed president said the market, excuse me, up, down, up, down. It's the Federal Reserve. Donald Trump throws his stuff in there with the U.S. market and the trade wars in there and all that, which could actually get a lot worse with the arrest of the official there, and that's not something that a trade war needs at this time. Arresting people and going after a country's executives or what have you. No matter what they've done, it's just the timing is kind of rough right now. But anyway, there's a big reversal today, and short covering rally. I think we all can agree that if there's some follow up tomorrow, Friday, we'll see. There may be some follow up. We'll see if there is or if there isn't. The shorts in Aphria have kind of won the day. Put it that way. They have smashed this company. They've hit this company with an uppercut and a right cross right in the jaw. The company's on the ground right now. They can't even respond. These guys' response was anemic. And we're going to come out with something on Monday. We're going to come out with something on Wednesday. Well, we'll get you next week. While the stock is... One of the reasons I sold this week, and I'm not telling you to sell or anything. One of the reasons I bought it in summer 2016. So, I probably bought it a lot earlier than most of the people here that are listening to this. But I do want you to subscribe. And because I stay ahead of the curve, way ahead, But I didn't really want to sell my... These guys are... I don't know if they're going to get up. I remember during the dot bombs, I remember a company you may be familiar with called Enron. $45, $50, right? Going from 60, 60, 65, 60, $50. Oh, the selling has stopped and it's bounced back up. It bounced back up to 55. Oh yeah, we're going to have a big run. It goes back down to 45 and, bear bounces, bear market bounces. And that's what really happened there. So there's a cloud right now over the company. And there's a cloud over the industry, in fact, because that brings heat not only to them, but then there's other shady companies out there that people aren't going to want to put money in. And I'm not saying that Aphria is shady. I believe in those guys. I bought those guys early on. I mean, guys like, I remember Rich, we were beating the drum, man. Damn, these guys are telling it like it is, man. These guys are, we were, buy these companies 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago, we're telling you to buy these companies. So it's not like we're losing money. But when your account goes down a few $1,000s, you kind of start scratching your head and saying, hey, and it's like one company that's kind of creaming everything, so that's that on them. They suit yourself. stick it out, do whatever you need to do some day trading with it, do whatever you're going to do, get in, get out. I just remember, what happened with those. They lost Enron. Those people lost everything, man. They lost their retirement accounts. They lost everything. And that can happen in the stock market. In fact, I did a video just a couple weeks ago telling you there's stocks out here that are going to go to zero. And take a look at that video. It's a good little video. They're going to go to zero. But what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at a couple different companies that I may add to, not because the market is going down and they're a good value right now, but the U.S. is looking at this farm bill, this historic farm bill. It'll legalize hemp-derived CBD businesses. So there are only a couple with really products, branded products that really stand out and really people know in America. And those two companies, True Leaf, I like True Leaf also, but those two companies, really, Charlotte Web and CV Sciences, those two companies, when they get their products in Walgreens and Kroger's and Target and all these other stores all around, people are going to recognize their brands. So they're most likely going to sell. At this point, right now, that's what's happening right now. There'll be many more, CBD, but there'll be many more companies put their products out there. But the CBD explosion is right around the corner. And when Donald Trump signs this farm bill and makes it law, that's when things are going to begin. And I know I was early. I said about 10 days, maybe 10 days ago. So I'll add another 10 days onto that. And another maybe 15 days onto that. But it's coming. I believe it's coming. Barring anything crazy, it's coming. There's a couple other, and you can, when legislation is passed, these stocks usually do a little moving. You look at the elections, stocks go up when, sign something like the Farm Bill, the stocks that are impacted by that are going to go up. That's why I'm really hot right now on some of these uranium stocks and some of these vanadium stocks. Because Donald Trump, again, is going to sign something, legislation, 232, he's going to sign, and there's a good chance that 25% of the country's uranium may come from America. America uses what? About 50 million pounds a year. We produce less than 2 million pounds a year. So there's going to be a shortage there, a real big shortage if they say, well, 25%, now 10, 12 million pounds has to be produced in America. So it's not like you can just ramp up these companies and you can just say overnight, hey, can you give us No, it doesn't work like that. So there are only a couple companies that are even producing uranium in America. So if they have to, you see it, the price is going to. So it's not a matter of if, it's when. And those couple companies or so, you can do some research and find out. I think I've given them out anyway. So they haven't made any major jump or anything right now. And so under $1, So that's what I'm looking forward to. But I've got to pin my hat now, since there's a cloud over the industry. I've got to pin my hat now on legislation, on almost, there's no sure bets out there, but almost sure things. Like, a bill being signed that's going to basically make this company government sponsored, stuff like that. And that's really where I think over the next year, that's really where your money's going to come from. Because some of these companies, these American companies, are going to really be backed by the government. The government's going to really push these companies and push them in a direction that will, hey, they've got this out here and you don't need opioids. You need this from Charlotte's Web. You know, they're the producer of it. Go to Walgreens and buy it. Go to more of a private type deal. Go, we approve of this, go buy it. That kind of deal is coming. It's right around the corner. So places, you know, Amazon.com, you know, you can already get a lot of this stuff. But I'm talking about when it comes face to face to people and they can pick it up off the counter of Walgreens or Target or something. That's where the advantage goes to, like a Charlotte's Web or a CV Sciences. So that's why I'm looking at adding to them in the upcoming weeks. And I got a little bit of them now, but I'm looking at adding them. And those will be the only company, probably the only two for at least a month that I would even consider adding to, while this cloud with these insiders and Aphria, which has really kind of clouded the waters a little bit. You know, we'll see if this reversal holds up, and we'll see. But if they go to their 50-day, 200-day moving averages and crash back down, we're just in a bear market, and that's just normal. So with that said, thank you for joining me on the Scoop. You can subscribe if you haven't heard me before. This is your first time. You can subscribe, please. Please share the videos, like them, and I'll keep building the station, and we'll keep making money together. But when a stock is in trouble, believe me, do what you have to do. If you have 10% down limit, sell it. Go with what you, if you buy it when this happens, or buy it, whatever your rules are, you go ahead and go with them. Also, it's holiday season time. Some of you have said you've picked up books, but not all of you have said you've picked up books. If not for you, for friends. Pick up some books for some friends. Go to Amazon.com. Give them a gift. Tell them this is what you're going to be doing this coming up year. And I wish all of you the best this holiday season. God bless you and enjoy yourself. Wives, take care of your husbands. Husbands, take care of your wives. God bless you. Take care.